My name is Emily. I'm 29 years old, and last month my husband kicked me and our newborn baby out of our house because he thought I cheated on him. He didn't even look at me when he said it. He just handed me a piece of paper and told me to leave. I thought we had the perfect marriage. We met in college. He was the quiet guy who always helped everyone with assignments. I was the girl who worked 2 jobs and still showed up to every class exhausted. He used to tell me I was the strongest woman he'd ever met. When I got pregnant, he cried. Not just a few tears. He sobbed like a child. He kissed my stomach every morning and said, "You're going to be the best mom in the world." So when he changed, I didn't see it coming. It started after our daughter Lily was born. She had his nose, his exact nose. But she had darker hair than both of us. At first, he joked about it. "Maybe she'll be a little Rel," he laughed. But then the joke stopped. He began staring at her like she was a stranger. He started asking weird questions. "Did anyone in your family have dark hair? Are you sure about your great-grandparents? Did you ever reconnect with any old friends?" I thought he was just tired. Newborn life was brutal. No sleep, constant crying, endless diapers. But his questions became accusations. One night when Lily was 2 weeks old, he said, "She doesn't look like me." I laughed nervously. "She literally has your face." He shook his head. "You don't understand." That was the first time I felt scared. A few days later, he came home late. He was quiet. Too quiet. He held Lily, looked at her, and then looked at me like I was a stranger. "Did you ever cheat on me?" he asked. My heart dropped. "What? No, of course not." He stared at me for a long time. Then he said nothing and went to bed. I found out about the DNA test 2 weeks later. I was cleaning the kitchen when I saw a strange email pop up on our shared laptop. "Your DNA results are ready." I opened it, thinking it was spam. It wasn't. He had secretly tested our baby. My hands started shaking. That night, I confronted him. "Did you do a DNA test on Lily?" I asked. He didn't deny it. "Yes." "Why didn't you tell me?" "Because I needed the truth." I felt like someone punched me in the chest. "You didn't trust me?" He shrugged. "Trust is earned." I started crying. I never cheated. Ever. He looked at me like I was lying. The results came 2 days later. He printed them out. He didn't talk to me all day. He didn't touch Lily. He didn't even look at her. That night, he called me into the living room. He was sitting on the couch with a folder in his hands. He looked calm. Too calm. He said, "She's not mine." My brain stopped working. What? The test says I'm not her father. I felt dizzy. "That's impossible. I never cheated on you." He stood up. "Stop lying." "I'm not lying." He threw the paper at me. "Look at it. 0% probability." I stared at the paper. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely read. He continued, "I trusted you. I married you, and you did this to me." I started crying harder. "You're wrong. This test is wrong." He laughed bitterly. "Science doesn't lie." Then he said the words that destroyed my life. "You and that baby need to leave." I froze. "What? This is my house. My name is on everything. You tricked me into raising someone else's child. Get out." I begged him. I literally got on my knees. "I swear on everything, on my life, on my parents, on Lily's life, I never cheated." He looked at me with disgust. "Pack your things." I packed a bag at 2 a.m. with a newborn baby, crying so hard I could barely see. He stood in the doorway with his arms crossed. He didn't even hug Lily goodbye. I went to my sister's house. She was shocked. She couldn't believe him, neither could I. The next day, I called the lab. I was hysterical. "There must be a mistake," I said. The woman on the phone was calm. "Errors are extremely rare, but we can retest." I didn't tell my husband. I needed proof. The retest took 2 weeks. 2 weeks of hell. He blocked me. He told his family I cheated. He told everyone I was a liar. His mother posted on Facebook, "Some women trap men with babies that aren't theirs. My son deserves better." I felt humiliated. When the results came, my hands were shaking again. I opened the email. I screamed. He was the father, 99.999%. The first test was wrong. I called him immediately. He didn't answer. I sent him screenshots. I sent him the official document. He replied with one message: "Stop lying." I didn't know what to do. So I went to his house. I stood on the doorstep holding Lily. He opened the door. He looked tired, angry, broken. I said, "The test was wrong. She's yours." He looked at the papers. His face went pale. He didn't say anything for a long time. Then he whispered, "What?" He started shaking. He dropped the papers. He sat on the floor, and for the first time since Lily was born, he cried. But what happened next was something I never expected. He kept staring at the paper, like his brain couldn't process it. "This can't be real," he whispered. "It is," I said. "I told you I never cheated." He started crying again, harder. He grabbed Lily from my arms and held her like she might disappear. "I'm so sorry," he kept repeating. "I ruined everything." I wanted to scream, I wanted to slap him, I wanted to cry. But I was numb. 2 weeks of being treated like trash had killed something inside me. He begged me to come back home. He got on his knees. He held my hands. He said he couldn't live without us. "I'll fix everything. I'll tell everyone the truth." I didn't answer, because I wasn't sure I wanted to go back. Then he told me something that made my blood run cold. My mom helped me with the test. I froze. "What?" She suggested it. She gave me the lab. She even helped me collect the sample. I felt sick. His mother never liked me. She always said I was too independent, too poor, too ambitious. She wanted him to marry someone from a rich family. I asked him, "Did she see the results?" He nodded. She said, "I knew she wasn't loyal." My hands started shaking. I went home with him that night, not because I forgave him, but because I needed to know everything. His mother was waiting for us. She smiled when she saw Lily. She hugged her, like nothing happened. I showed her the retest results. She barely reacted. "That lab must be wrong," she said. I stared at her. "Excuse me?" She crossed her arms. "You embarrassed my son. Now you're trying to trap him again." I lost it. "You told everyone I cheated," she shrugged. "If the shoe fits." That night I couldn't sleep. Something felt wrong. She was too calm, too cold. So I checked the first lab. I contacted them again. And what I discovered was worse than cheating. The lab was owned by a private company. And guess who worked there? My mother-in-law's cousin. I called the cousin. He sounded nervous. He said he didn't remember the case. I pushed harder. Finally, he confessed. The first results were altered. Someone manually changed them. Someone with admin access. I felt like throwing up. My mother-in-law sabotaged the test. She wanted to destroy my marriage. She wanted my husband to leave me. I recorded the call. I sent it to my husband. He listened in silence. He didn't speak for hours. Then he confronted his mother. I watched from the hallway. "Did you fake the DNA test?" he asked. She didn't deny it. She just said, "I was protecting you." "From what?" "From her." He started yelling, "She's my wife. She's the mother of my child." "She's a nobody," his mother snapped. "She married you for money." He told her to leave. She laughed. "This is my house, too." He screamed at her. He told her she destroyed his family. She didn't care. She said she would do it again. That night he broke down. He apologized 1,000 times. He cried until he couldn't breathe. But something inside me was broken. A week later, I found something else. Something that changed everything again. I found emails between him and another woman. They started the week he kicked me out. He met her on a dating app. He told her I cheated. He told her he was divorcing me. He told her he was lonely. I confronted him. He said it meant nothing. He said he was hurt. He said he needed comfort. But he had slept with her multiple times while I was crying at my sister's house with a newborn baby. I felt like my soul left my body. He begged again. He said it was a mistake. He said he hated himself. He said he would never do it again. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just looked at him and realized something. He destroyed me, not his mother. Him. He chose to believe a fake test. He chose to kick me out. He chose to sleep with another woman. He didn't trust me. He didn't protect me. He didn't choose me. So I made a decision. I filed for was bluffing. He laughed at first. Then he saw the papers. He panicked. He begged again. He said he would cut his mother off. He said he would go to therapy. He said he would sign the house to me. But it was too late. His family turned against him. They found out his mother lied. They found out he cheated. They blamed him. His company found out. He lost a big promotion. His reputation collapsed. The other woman exposed him online. She posted screenshots. She said he manipulated her. Everything fell apart. And then karma hit even harder. His mother got sued. The lab fired her cousin. There was an investigation. She lost her social circle. Her friends turned on her. She tried to apologize to me. I blocked her. My ex-husband tried to come back. He said he realized I was the love of his life. He said he would wait forever. But I had already moved on. And then, months later, something shocking happened. I got a message from the other woman. She was pregnant. She said the baby was his. And guess what? He demanded a DNA test, and it came back negative. He lost his mind. He accused her of cheating. He kicked her out. He repeated the same cycle. She contacted me. She apologized. She said she finally understood. I felt nothing. Now I'm raising Lily alone. She looks exactly like him, but she will never know the man who destroyed her family. Sometimes he sends messages. He says he misses us. He says he regrets everything. I never reply, because he believed a lie over his wife, and that's something you can never undo. He didn't believe me at first. He kept saying the lab wouldn't lie. He kept saying I was just trying to manipulate him. So I showed him everything. The recording, the emails, the cousin's confession. He listened in silence. His face turned gray. He didn't say a word. He just grabbed his keys and left. I found out later what happened that night. He drove straight to his mother's house. He didn't knock. He didn't call. He just walked in. He threw the printed results on her table. He played the recording. He showed her the emails. "Did you do this?" he asked. His voice was shaking. She didn't deny it. She just sighed like she was tired of pretending. "Yes," she said, "I did." He stared at her like she was a stranger. "You ruined my family." She rolled her eyes. "I saved you." He started screaming. "You destroyed my marriage. You kicked my wife and baby out of my house." She crossed her arms. "She was never good enough for you." He said my name like a prayer. "She is the mother of my child." "She trapped you," his mother snapped. "She got pregnant so you wouldn't leave." He slammed his fist on the table. "You changed the DNA test." "Yes," she said calmly. "I paid my cousin to do it." He started shaking. "You lied to me." "I protected you," she said again. He asked the question that haunted him. "Why?" She hesitated. Then she told him the truth. She had someone else for him. A rich family friend's daughter. A girl whose father owned half the company where my husband worked. She wanted power, money, status. "She's perfect for you," his mother said. "Not some poor girl from nowhere." He felt sick. He told me later he almost threw up. "So you destroyed my life for money?" he asked. She didn't see the problem. That's what mothers do. They plan their sons' futures. He told her she was evil. She laughed. Then he said something that broke her. "I'm cutting you off." She froze. "You can't." "I can, and I will." He kicked her out of his life. He blocked her. He removed her from his will. He told his family what she did. She lost everything, her friends, her reputation, her social circle. People called her a monster. She tried to contact me. She sent letters. She cried on voicemail. I never answered. When he came to me after confronting her, he looked destroyed. He said he felt like his whole childhood was a lie. He said he didn't know who she was anymore. He apologized again. He said he hated himself for believing her. He said he would never forgive himself. But the damage was done. Then he told me something even more disturbing. His mother had planned this for years. She had tried to break us up before we even got married. She had spread rumors about me. She had told people I was using him. I realized I had been fighting an invisible enemy the entire time. He wanted to fix everything. He wanted therapy. He wanted family counseling. He wanted to move to another state and start over. I told him I needed time. Then another bomb dropped. He received a call from the lab. The cousin was under investigation. They traced the payment. It came from his mother's private account. It was fraud. It was illegal. She could go to court. He told me he felt responsible. He blamed himself. But I didn't feel sorry for him. Because he still made the choice. He chose to believe her over me. He chose to kick me out. He chose to sleep with another woman. His mother didn't force him. Weeks later, he tried to take me to court for custody. He said he didn't trust me to raise Lily alone. He said he deserved to be a father. I laughed. He destroyed her life before she could even talk. The court battle was ugly. He had money. He had lawyers. I had proof. I showed the judge everything, the fake tests, the cheating, the messages, the emotional abuse. The judge looked at him with disappointment. He got supervised visits. I got full custody. He cried in the courtroom. He begged me to reconsider. I walked away. His mother tried to testify. She blamed me. She said I manipulated everyone. The judge shut her down. She left the courtroom shaking. Now she barely speaks to anyone. People avoid her. He still sends messages. He still apologizes. He still says he loves us. But love without trust is nothing. Sometimes I look at Lily sleeping. I think about how close I came to losing everything. Because of one fake test. Because of one toxic mother. Because of one man who didn't believe his wife. And then I smile. Because I survived. And they didn't.